everyone, thank you for very much for joining me on today's drive. Today is June 14th. Time is about 6:25 p.m. A little rainy today. Right now it's cloudy, but it's dry. And it was raining earlier. It's about 64 degrees on day one of a day two streak over this weekend. Today's Saturday. You can probably see a little different. I did shave. I shaved because I had the interview that I had mentioned before. I was fortunate to be invited for a CRNA interview with one of the schools I applied to. And I guess I can talk a little bit about the interview. I won't mention the school yet. Like I said, we don't know if the decision has been made yet. I'll keep praying on it. But yeah, overall, like I said, I did my preparation. I was trying to review my CCRN book. But it looked like during the interview, it was mostly emotional intelligence questions that I was asked. Maybe one question I was asked about was, about the, well, I won't say the specific thing because, like I said, I don't want to get into, I don't want to get in trouble or like I'm giving anything away. I don't want the school to be encountered in the video. But yeah, the other one was a specific question on processes, biological processes. I'll say that. Yeah, so it was something you learned back in biology or biochemistry. So there's a lot of steps involved. I couldn't recall too much of the information, but I was able to recall parts of it. So that was the only challenging, or I would say the more difficult question because it was specific. But I think in that sense, you got to use your knowledge and kind of admit when your knowledge is limited, and maybe follow up with them afterwards. Yeah, so that was it. So, but overall, it was a panel interview. I think there was at least 5 maybe that I remember. 5 interviewers. It could have been more, but it was a Zoom interview. It was via Zoom, and yeah, I guess no matter how many times you tell yourself, just you got this, be confident. Your heart's still gonna be like pounding at the start of the throughout the whole process. I would say not even just the start, but just throughout the whole interview process, your heart's gonna be beating because you got to this point. What can you say that may dissuade you or be looked upon negatively compared to other interviewees? So that's the question. I was invited enough along with other individuals to be interviewed, but what in this session can set me apart from other individuals? So that's the question that you always ask yourself. But the basic tips, you try to be genuine, try to show them who you are. But sometimes the questions are every school does interviews differently. So in this one, it was a short interview from what I've it was like 20 minutes, and from what I've seen in other reviews, they say it's about the same. They experience about the same length of time interview. It was yeah. short interview. So it's it's a little challenging for me to gauge what can be assessed in 20 minutes of an individual. Is it my demeanor, confidence, the way I dress, I guess the responses to the questions, obviously. But it's just challenging, or to me anyway, how an individual can be fully gauged after the interviews. So I'm just glad I got to partake in the process. The only thing I can do now is pray, hope for the best, and I guess just stay positive. I think I was told maybe they'll make a decision maybe like in August or something. But we'll see. I'll keep my sorry for yawning. I'll keep staying active and stay busy with my other plans in regards to self-development. But just like I said, thankful to have had the interview. Not a lot of people that apply get an interview, so that's just a positive sign for me. So otherwise, I'm just praying, God, please open the door, and and then I can continue proceeding with my summer plans. What else can I say? I think most individuals that are prepping for this sort of process are kind of have reviewed all the resources in regards to preparation, speaking confidently, showing how you can be an asset to the school or program. So tired. I took my nap, drinking my coffee. It's my first night back after a few days. So I should feel a little bit more energized, but still feel a little tired. I was playing a lot of soccer over this past week. I played on Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then I did play some today, this morning, Saturday. So maybe that's why I'm a little tired. But just a short video, just a short recap. Can't divulge too much, but like I said, I was fortunate. It was all mostly emotional intelligence questions for me, except for one question, in which I did, at my follow-up after the interview, you want to send a thank you letter or thank you email, and I did on my follow-up submit a additional response to that question that was asked of me. But the interview panel, the instructors, the professors, they all look very engaged, very knowledgeable. Obviously, they look like the program is a solid program. So, if accepted, you definitely have what you need, all the necessary resources to be able to succeed and complete the program. Thank you very much for joining me on this drive. And yeah, like I said, I'll keep making. I'll let you know eventually what happens. So thank you very much for sticking around. I'll see if I can keep my face a little trim or shaven, next few weeks. Before, if you remember the prior videos, you'll see I have like not a goatee, but like a mustache and little hair here. But it's clean shaven, makes me look a little younger. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Any topic ideas, let me know. And appreciate anyone following or watching. So thank you all. Take care.